The Alberta legislature admitted it operates on the honor system. Honor system? For an NDP politician turned Carney Liberal? Give me a break. Today, as part of our catalog of liberal ideologues and radicals looking to run the country at meettheliberals.com, we're getting to know Stephanie McLean, or should I say getting to know her again, because Stephanie and I, we've met before. Now, in a bizarre twist of honesty, the NDP and the Liberals are just cutting out the middleman in their pseudo-socialist coalition. NDP leader Jagmeet Singh's followers and supporters aren't even pretending anymore. They're just running directly for the Liberals. Stephanie McLean is a familiar face for Albertans. She's the former Alberta NDP cabinet minister who just couldn't seem to find the legislature, despite taxpayers generously footing $67,000 worth of her salary while she conveniently called in sick for months. Well, Alberta's loss is now BC's problem because Stephanie McLean is back in politics, parachuting into Esquimalt Saanich Sooke as Mark Carney's newest Liberal candidate. Talk about failing upwards. Back when she was in Rachel Notley's cabinet, McLean was busy calling Donald Trump sexist and homophobic, openly cheering for his election loss. Seems like divisive rhetoric is another skill she plans to bring along to the Liberals as they try to deal with trade issues with the Americans. What could possibly go wrong there? McLean, though, took Alberta taxpayers for a ride, submitting 27 absence reports claiming illness or injury, all pre-filed, mind you. Must have been quite the psychic condition knowing exactly when she'd fall ill 4 months in advance. When asked for proof of her illness, the Alberta legislature admitted it operates on the honor system. Honor system? For an NDP politician turned Carney Liberal? Give me a break. And let's not forget why McLean dragged out her resignation. Had she quit when she was booted from Notley's cabinet, it would have triggered an embarrassing by-election in Calgary varsity, a loss Notley couldn't afford. Instead, McLean gamed the system, collecting taxpayer dollars and running out the clock. Alberta's Speaker's office made it nearly impossible to access her records, hoping we wouldn't dig too deeply. Now she's Mark Carney's Liberal pick in BC following the sage advice of her former NDP colleague, Marg McQuaig Boyd, who once suggested laid-off Albertans just move to BC for work. McLean apparently took that literally, except she wasn't laid off. She quit. Talk about recycling bad advice. For Rebel News, I'm Sheila Gunn-Reid. At meettheliberals.com, we do our homework so voters don't have to find out the hard way. Stephanie McLean dodged accountability once. Let's make sure voters in Esquimalt, Saanich, Sooke aren't fooled twice. To learn more, go to meettheliberals.com.